Welcome student in my virtual class, obviously a student of class 12. Today we discuss about linear differential equation, obviously first order first degree linear differential equation of first order. In the previous class we discussed about exact equation and homogeneous equation. Today we discuss about linear differential equation. So which one is linear differential equation and how we identify this? From this, an equation of the form dy dx plus py is equal to q. dy dx plus py is equal to q. If an equation in the form of this, then it is known as linear equation. But restriction is there. Which restriction? The p and q. P and Q are function of x only, or constant. No y or dy dx present in P and Q, then it is not linear equation. For linear equation, P and Q plus dy dx plus py is equal to Q, where P and Q are function of x only or constant. So how we solve this type of equation? First we find the integrating factor. After that we write IF, short form, integrating factor of short form IF. From the next problem we write IF. So in IF means integrating factor. Okay. So in this case integrating factor is e to the power p dx. Which is integrating factor? Integrating factor is that thing, if we multiplying this, the equation will be perfect differential. In this case, the left hand side of this equation, if we multiplying by e to the power p dx, the left hand side must be a perfect differential. How? Suppose this multiplying on both sides, then we get e to the power integration of p dx d of y plus p into e to the power integration of p dx into y dx is equal to e to the power integration of p dx into q dx. So left hand side must be d of y into integrating factor e to the power p dx. Left hand side will be that, and right hand side is the function of x only, since q is constant or function of x only. So integration is no problem at all in the right hand side also. So if we integrate, then we get the solution is y e to the power integration of p dx. After integrating we get this is equal to integration of e to the power integration of p dx into q dx plus constant. This is the general solution of the equation. This is the general solution of the equation we get in this way. Obviously this integration not present after solution. P will be given, Q is also given, so we complete this integration. How? Take an example and then we discuss about that. We take the equation, solve cos x dy dx plus y sin x is equal to 1. Cos x dy dx plus y sin x is equal to 1. It is not in first linear form. For linear form, your coefficient of dy dx must be plus 1. So convert this in this coefficient of dy dx is plus 1. So excuse me, dividing by cos x on both sides, then we can write it is dy dx plus sin x by cos x, sin x by cos x into y, that is equals to 1 by cos x. If we dividing by cos x, then we get this. After that we can write dy dx is equal to plus tan x into y is equal to sec x. Now it is in form of linear or not? Check it. Coefficient of dy dx is plus 1, and instead of y is present here, so instead of p it is tan x and q is sec x. It is given that p and q are function of x only or constant. So in this case tan x and sec x are function of x only, so it is linear. Then integrating factor, we have already find integrating factor, that is equals to e to the power integration of p dx. Remember this first, p dx. So in this case, integrating factor will be how much? E to the power, that instead of p, it is tan x. E to the power tan x dx. Now, integration of tan x is equal to how much? In terms of log. Integration of tan x is log mod sec x. If we take log, it is always positive. So, e to the power log of sec x. Okay. So, e to the power log of sec x, that is nothing but sec x only. So, this is sec x. So, integrating factor is sec x. Now, multiplying both sides by the integrating factor. So, it will be sec x into dy, y into sec x tan x, sec x tan x dx is equal to sec square y, sec x into sec x, that is sec square x into dx. So, left hand side must be d of y into sec x, must, and right hand side is sec square x dx. Now, integrating, we get how much? D of these things integrating, we get y into sec x, and integration of sec square x is nothing but tan x plus constant. This is the general solution of this. Just check it. Integrating factor into d of this means how much? For checking, this is not for problem. If you want to check this is true or false, d of or ddx, take ddx of y into sec x or d of y into sec x. Check it. First, sec x remain unchanged. U into v, take differential of this. So sec x remain unchanged, differential of y, that is dy, plus y remain unchanged, differential of sec x. Ddx of sec x how much? Sec x tan x. So d of sec x is also sec x tan x, and take differential, so it will be dx. This is nothing but that thing, sec x into dy plus y sec x tan x dx. So d of y into sec x is nothing but sec x dy plus y sec x dx. So this is the general solution of the given equation, or you may divide by sec x also. So general solution is y sec x is equal to tan x plus c. This is the general solution of the equation. Okay. Solve dy dx plus y by x is equal to sine of x square. Sine of x square, not sine square x. Sine of x square. So how do we solve this? First is in the form of this p is equal to 1 by x, q is equal to sine of x square, p, q both function of x only. So no problem at all. But suppose first find the integrating factor. So integrating factor is nothing but e to the power integration of p dx. In this case, p is equal to how much? P is 1 by x. So 1 by x dx. So integration of 1 by x is log x. So e to the power log x to the base c, that means x by the property of logarithm. Okay. So multiplying both sides by the integrating factor, then we get x dy plus x into 1 by x cancel out. So y dx is equal to x into sine of x square. X into sine of x square. So integrating both sides by integrating factor. Sorry, multiplying both sides by integrating factor, we get. Okay. So this is nothing but d of integrating factor into y. So that is y into x, and it will be x into sine of x square. Now integrating both sides, d of yx, that means y into x. After integrating we get this. Now for this we substitute x square is equal to say u. So 2x dx is equal to du. That means x dx is equal to du by 2. So put here x into dx, that is du by 2. So 1 by 2 common, x into dx du, that means this is sin u du. Take up from plus integration constant, probability constant. So it will be x into y, that is equals to half integration of sin u is nothing but minus of cos u plus c. Now put the value of u. So x into y is equal to minus 1 by 2 cos of x square plus c. This is the general solution of the given equation. This is the general solution of the given equation. Okay. Just find the integrating factor, then you get this one. This problem also solved in D form also. No need to find the linear equation. If in this way also, another method. This problem can be written as x dy plus y dx. X dy plus y dx is equal to x into sine of x square dx also. So from D form we know that d of xy is nothing but x dy plus y dx. In the previous chapter we have already solved this equation in this way also. So this can be d of xy and this is x sine of x square dx. So if we integrate this, then we get this position. You may use in D form or use linear. Both the form are correct, no problem at all. Okay, you may use both the process, then we get the same answer, so no problem at all. And both the process are very easy. I think that. Next question, solve cos square x dy dx plus y is equal to tan x and x lies between 0 to pi by 2. If it is pi by 2, then it is undefined. Now, the problem based on linear, so again I write the linear form dy dx plus p into y is equal to q, where p and q are function of x only or constant. So it is not in the form of dy dx plus py, since the coefficient of dy dx is plus 1. So we divide both sides by cos square x. Dividing both sides by cos square x, then we get it is dy dx plus y by cos square x is equal to tan x by cos square x. Okay. 1 by cos square x is nothing but sec square x. Now integrating factor is e to the power sec square x dx. Now integration of sec square x is tan x. So integrating factor is e to the power tan x. Now multiplying both sides by e to the power tan x, we get after this integration multiplying both sides by next integrating in this step integration. So multiplying both sides by e to the power tan x, so we get e to the power tan x into dy plus e to the power tan x into y 1 by cos square x sec square x dx, and right hand side e to the power tan x into tan x into sec square x dx. So left hand side must be d of integrating factor into y, and here the integrating factor is nothing but e to the power tan x. So d of y into e to the power tan x, d of e to the y into e to the power tan x after that, and this is e to the power tan x into tan x square x dx. After integrating, this is nothing but d of something, and that things only after integration. So y e to the power tan x, and for this we substitute tan x is equal to z. Tan x is equal to z. So tan x is equal to z means sec square x dx is equal to dz. Now sec square x dx is equal to dz and e to the power z, and tan x is equal to z. So z e to the power z dz. This integration by parts. We have to solve this by evaluate this integral by parts, and integration by parts is known to all of you, I think. So first function remain unchanged. Integration of the second, integration of e to the power z is e to the power z is known to all of you, and minus of integrand of differentiation of the first function, that means dz of z, integration of the second one and whole integration. So dz plus integration of constant c. So dz of z is 1 and e to the power z, integration of e to the power z is e to the power z again. Now this is again integrating e to the power z, that is e to the power z. So integration of z e to the power z is nothing but z to the power z minus e to the power z. Integration of z e to the power z is nothing but z e to the power z minus e to the power z plus constant. Now put the value of z. Z is nothing but 10x. So if we put the value, then we get this. This is the general solution. This is the general solution of the problem. This is the general solution of the given problem. General solution of the given problem. It's okay. Just find the integrating factor and put it. Very simple. Linear equation is not so difficult. Linear equation is easy. I think that. Next question. Solve 1 minus x square dy dx minus xy is equal to x square given y is equal to 2 when x is equal to 0. That means we have to find out the particular solution. This given portion at the end. First we solve this equation. Obviously this is also linear differential equation. So coefficient of this must be 1. So dy dx minus x by dividing by 1 minus x square on both sides. After that we get this is x into y by 1 minus x square, and this is x square by 1 minus x square. So integrating factor is e to the power other than y. This is the p. Instead of p it is minus of these things. If we compare this, dy dx plus py is equal to q. So p is nothing but minus of x by 1 minus x square. So this is totally p. So integration of e to the power p dx, instead of p it is minus x by 1 minus x square dx. First we integrate this. Put 1 minus x square is equal to z. So minus 2x dx is equal to dz. So minus x dx is equal to dz by 2. So it will be 1 by 2 dz by z. Since this is z and x dx is equal to dz by 2. Take 2 common, half common. So this is minus x dx. Minus x dx is equal to dz. So it will be plus. So e to the power half log z. Z by z means log z. That means e to the power log root z by the property of logarithm. So root z means root over of 1 minus x square. This is the integrating factor. Root over of 1 minus x square is the integrating factor. Now integrating factor multiplying on both sides. Now integrating factor multiplying on both sides. Integrating factor is root over of 1 minus x square. So multiplying both sides, root over of 1 minus x square is dy minus x by root over of 1 minus x square y dy is equal to x square by root over of 1 minus x square. So root over of 1 minus x square by 1 minus x square is equal to root over of this. So left hand side must be d of y into integrating factor. Right hand side will be minus. Take minus common. Minus of x square, take plus 1 and minus 1. Take plus 1 and minus 1, they are breaking part by part. 1 minus x square by root over of 1 minus x square minus 1 by root over of 1 minus x square. So after simplification it will be root over of 1 minus x square minus minus it will be plus root over of dx by root over of 1 minus x square. Now this remains same, y into root over of 1 minus x square remain intact. So it is x root over of 1 minus x square by 2 minus, it will be plus, and since it is minus, so these two are minus sin inverse x, using the formula of integration of root over of a square minus x square dx. Using this formula we get this one, and this is the dx by root over of 1 minus x square is nothing but sin inverse x plus c. Now in this case we have to find out the particular solution. Particular solution is given when y is equal to 2, then x is equal to 0. Put here. Put x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 2 to find the value of c. So this is 2, this is 0, so it is 2 also. And x is 0, so this is 0. Sin inverse 0 is 0, sin inverse 0 is 0. So c is equal to nothing but 2. So value of c is 2. Then you get the particular solution. Just put the value of c here. Y root over of 1 minus x square, and after simplification these two is half sin inverse x. Minus of sin inverse x plus 1 into sin inverse x. So it is half sin inverse x. So half sine inverse x minus of this x into root over of 1 minus x square by 2 plus constant. Instead of constant we write for particular solution we write c is equal to 2. Then we get the solution of this problem. It's clear now? Okay. Next we study about Bernoulli's equation. Obviously Bernoulli's differential equation here, obviously first order and in the form of linear also. An equation of the type dy dx plus py is equal to qy to the power n, known as Bernoulli's equation. So first we convert it into linear equation, then we solve. How? Dividing both sides by y to the power n. Dividing both sides by y to the power n, then we get y to the power minus n dy dx plus p into y to the power minus n plus 1 is equal to q. So first we substitute y to the power 1 minus n is equal to u. These things is equal to u. What happened? So 1 minus n y to the power minus n dy dx is equal to du dx. Now if we replace these things, from this we can write y to the power minus n into dy dx is nothing but 1 by 1 minus n into du dx. So instead of this we can write 1 by 1 minus n du dx plus p into u. Since this is u, p into u is equal to q, or multiplying both sides by 1 minus n, then we get du dx plus 1 minus n into pq is equal to 1 minus n into q, where p and q are function of x only, like previous one. P and q are function of x only, p, q are function of x only or constant. Okay, so linear equation in u, where p, instead of p here, the p is p into 1 minus n. Obviously n is any rational number, and obviously n not equal to 1. If n is equal to 1, then it is 0. So not arise the linear equation. Then this is also 0. So du dx is equal to 0. That means c is equal to constant. That's the final question. N must be rational number, and instead of p, in this case the integrating factor will be, after that if we find the integrating factor will be e to the power integration of 1 minus n into p dx, instead of this 1 minus n into p. 1 minus n is constant, so no problem at all. P is function of x or constant, so we find the integrand and we find the integrating factor. First find the integrating factor and solve, we get the answer. This type of equation known as Bernoulli's equation. Dy dx is equal to p into y is equal to qy to the power n. In the right hand side, q function of x or constant, right hand side is not free from y. So first we convert this into free from y, then we solve it by the previous problem. Okay. Now we take an example of this type to improve this theory. Next, solve dy dx plus y by x into log y is equal to y by x square log y whole square. So in right hand side it's present y. So we have to first eliminate these things from right hand side. So if we divide by y into log y whole square, then we get right hand side is free from y. So both side dividing by y into log y whole square. So it will be 1 by y log y whole square dy dx, and this is y log y cancel out and 1 log y is cancel out. We get 1 by log y, and right hand side 1 by x square. This is the form of Bernoulli's form, obviously. So we substitute other than x, these things is u in the second term. So if we substitute 1 by log y is equal to u. These things we have to substitute these things. 1 by log y is equal to u. Now differentiating, it will be minus 1 by log y whole square, and differentiation of log y is 1 by y into dy dx is equal to du dx. So 1 by log y log y whole square dy dx is equal to nothing but minus of du dx. Next, replace this. These things replace here. So this is 1 by y log y whole square is nothing but minus du dx plus u by x is equal to 1 by x square. This is u, so it is u by x. Instead of this is u, so this is u by x, and 1 by x square remain intact. But we know that for linear equation, dy dx linear in y is dy dx plus py. So constant, this term is plus 1, or coefficient of dy dx is plus 1, but here it is linear equation in u, but it is coefficient is minus 1. So multiplying both sides by minus 1. If we multiply both sides by minus 1, then you get u dx minus u by x minus 1 by x square. So integrating factor. Now it is linear in u, linear equation in u. So integrating factor is e to the power minus of 1 by x dx. So e to the power minus log x, that is 1 by x. Integrating factor is 1 by x. So we multiplying both sides of this equation by 1 by x, that is integrating factor. 1 by x is the integrating factor, nothing but integrating factor. So if you multiply this, then you get 1 by x du minus u by x square, u by x, so it is u by x square into dx minus 1 by x cube, 1 by x square into 1 by x, that is 1 by x cube into dx. So left hand side must be d of integrating factor into u. Left hand side must be integrating factor into u. So this is the integrating factor is 1 by x into u. That means d of left hand side will be d of u by x. D of u by x. This is d of u by x, and integrating minus of 1 by x cube dx. So after integration, d of u by x means u by x, and this is 1 by x cube. Integration of x to the power minus 3. Integration of x to the power minus 3 is nothing but x to the power minus 3 plus 1 by minus 3 plus 1. So 1 by minus 2x square. So it is minus 2x square plus c. So minus minus cancel out, it will be plus, and put the value of u. U is nothing but, this is the u. Value of u is 1 by log y is equal to 1 by log y. Put it here. 1 by x log y is equal to 1 by 2x square plus c. This is the general solution of the given differential equation. This is the general solution of the given differential equation. Okay. Picture is clear now? That's all. Next question. Solve x plus 2y cube dy dx is equal to y. X plus 2y cube into dy dx is equal to y. So first we find dy dx. Dy dx is nothing but y by x plus 2y cube. These things is not linear in y. It is reverse problem, that is linear equation of x most probably. If in this case, then we do not taking part by part. So for trial, we take it dx dy. Since we know that, we are all know from differentiation, dy dx is 1 by dx dy. But it's not true for second order derivative. Mind it always. For first order derivative, dy dx is equal to minus 1 by dx dy. Okay. But second order derivative is not true. So dx dy is x plus, just take inverted type. Dx dy, if dy dx is equal to that things, then we can write dx dy is equal to x plus 2y cube by y. Then it is breaking part by part. X by y plus 2y cube by y. 2y cube by y. So dx dy, now this x by y taken to left hand side. So dx dy minus x by y is equal to 2y square. Dx dy minus x by y is equal to 2y square. 2y cube by y is 2y square. So it is linear equation in x, not in y. So integrating factor will be changed. Integrating factor will be e to the power minus 1 by y dy minus 1 by y dy. So e to the power minus log x log y, sorry, e to the power minus log y, 1 by y means log y, so that is 1 by y, integrating factor is 1 by y. Therefore, multiplying both sides by integrating factor, we get 1 by y dx minus x by y square dy is equal to 2y square by y dy, 2y square by y dy. So left hand side will be integrating factor into x here, integrating factor into x here. Integrating factor is 1 by y into x means d of x by y, integrating x by y. And right hand side integration of 2y dy, this is nothing but y square by 2, 2 cancel out, x by y is equal to y square plus c, x by y is equal to y square plus c. You may solve in other way also. In exact form you may solve this, no need to, you have to must apply linear or not. In D form you may also solve this problem like that. If we take this can be y dx minus x dy, y dx minus x dy is equal to how much? Multiplying by x into y into dy, so 2y cube. It will be 2y cube dy. Now dividing both sides by y square, dividing both sides by y dx minus x dy by y square is equal to 2y cube dy by y square. Also that means 2y dy. Then this means d of x by y is equal to, this is 2y dy. You may also solve it in D form also. After that you may also solve it in D form also, or use linear. Do yourself whatever you like, no problem. Which you choose, any one. This is also correct form, this is also correct form. If you use D form or use linear equation, both are correct, no problem at all. You may solve this. Now for class work, these 4 problems are given for class work. After watching this video you may solve this and try to solve this and send it to me in my number is given in your group, so no problem. Come closer, I read out this. First problem is 1 minus x square into dy dx minus xy is equal to 1. Second question, 1 plus y square into dx minus of tan inverse y minus x into dy is equal to 0. Third, dy dx plus sine 2y by x is equal to x cube into cos square y, this is 2y, and y dx minus x plus 2y square into dy is equal to 0. Solve these 4 equations and send it to me. Most probably it will take 15 to 20 minutes. Very easy. So you can solve this problem. Okay, that's all for today. Thanks.